subscribe.
Hey everybody, Russell Envy here, back with another video about the metaverse known as Upland, and in this video we are going to be talking about the most important asset to your Upland profile. But first, please come over here to Twitter, give me a follow, Russell ENVY. If you're on YouTube, you must be because you're watching this video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Every time I upload a video, you can be the first to watch it. Now, let's get into the most important asset to your Upland profile. The other day, I posted this advice on Twitter. If you are going to join Upland, when you create your account, make sure you use an email address that you will own for the rest of your life. Do not use a school, job, or temporary email address. You cannot change the email address after the account is created. Now, when I first joined Upland, I did not know this. However, I do know a couple of things, and one of those is you always want to use your phone number, your email address, or something that you own when we're doing anything with crypto. Remember, not your keys, not your coin. Same thing, not your email address, not your account. So over here on Twitter, I posted this the other day, and what we're talking about here is when you come over and you first sign up to join Upland, play.upland.me/signup. This is where you will go ahead and create your username, your email address, and pick a password. Now, I have a link in the description of this video. If you use the referral link and you sign up, you get a bonus when you make your first purchase. I get a bonus when you make your first purchase. It helps both of us. Please use that if you are going to join Upland. Now, when you first sign up for Upland, your username, this is something that is going to stick with you for your Upland profile. You want to make sure that you are using something that you really, really like and you're going to like within the next 3, 4, 5 years. My username is Russell ENVY, just like my Twitter, just like my YouTube. That is my brand. That is something that I have had for a very long time. So that is the username that I chose. My email address, I have my own website. I host my own email over at Gmail. But for whatever reason, let's say Google stops offering Google business apps, or however I'm hosting my email, I can point that over to Office 365. I can set it up with Network Solutions, another hosting provider. I can move my email address around because it is tied to my personal website. So as long as I control the domain name and how the domain name gets set up, I can always create my email address and I can always gain access to it over and over again. So your email address needs to be something that you are going to own for a very long time. You're probably safe using a Gmail, maybe, just maybe using an Office 365 email address, but you're not going to want to use a Facebook email. You're not going to want to use a harvard.edu or any kind of edu. You don't want to use your business, or you don't want to use a job that you work for. If you get fired from the job, you no longer have access to that email address. Now, they actually have access to your email address, and you just gave them your Upland account for free. So email address, very, very important asset to your account. Make sure you own the email address. And then one step further here is the password. Now, with this password, I suggest using a passphrase. Something like, not this specifically, but I would put something like the quick brown fox jumped over the hoop or something like that. That is a longer password, a lot of characters, and having so many characters makes it more and more secure. So your password should not be your dog's name or your street address or the same password that you have used for Facebook, for Gmail, for Yahoo, for TikTok, all of your social media. This needs to be something that is secure. So me personally, I have a passphrase, and it's something that I remember all the time. I say this all the time, but I don't post it online. I don't do something like that. Like, I only kind of say it when I'm out with my friends or in passing. So this is something that has never been online as far as I know, and specifically because the phrase has to do with me personally, I know that this specific phrase has never been online, or at least I've never put it there. So your username, your email, your password, I would operate on the basis that you are never, ever going to change these once you click this awesome green sign up button. As always, I want you to trust me as a reliable source when it comes to things in Upland. So I want to show you how I know that this tweet here is 100% true. And like always, we go over to Discord. Now, somebody the other day over here on Discord said, you can't change the email address you signed up under, even if you are losing access to said email address effectively, meaning you lose access to your account. If you need to change a simple email address, it needs to be addressed by Upland, and instead of addressing it, they refused, upset some players, and then players got banned for being upset. Worst customer service for a company I've ever heard of. Could you imagine being locked out of your McDonald's for 24 hours because they did something wrong and you wanted it corrected? Unbelievably horrid customer service to back up an unbelievably horrid policy. Now, Squamaza right here. This is somebody with, again, red name in Upland. This is somebody who knows what they are talking about. This was not accurate. They were timed out for directly insulting somebody. That's very different, and I would thank you for not misinforming. So you can see here that the end part of this, as far as the customer service, is not true, but the email address part is 1,000% true, and here's how I know that. We scroll down a little ways, and here is our homie, your favorite, everybody loves him, X1 the Gamer. Again, red name, Upland me. So he says, I followed up with the devs on this morning, and I was informed that they have never changed an email address. It's not even technically possible, as an email address is tied to the blockchain. However, we did provide the feedback seen here to the devs on the matter, and also they do offer some kind of support in order to help you reset your password. I do know that much is true. So below in the description of this video, I have a email address to support. It is support@upland.me, but the actual email address is in the description if you need something to copy and paste. If you ever need help with your account, whether you can't gain access to it, you don't know the password, something along those lines, contact support using support@upland.me, and then they will be able to try, nothing promised here, but they will offer to help and see if they can remedy this in some way. So you can see right here from two really good sources. You know, first of all, people aren't just getting banned for whatever reason. And also, the devs were informative. He was able to reach out to people who know, who build the game. Here is solid advice. A lot of good stuff over here on Discord. If you have not joined the Upland Discord server, I highly suggest that you do. The general room right here and the new player chat is a great way to start learning how to play Upland. Now, as always, my name is Russell, ENVY. Please, over here on Twitter, give me a follow, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on YouTube. Until the next time that I upload a video, please keep getting your spark on.
Subscribe.